welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. My name is Sophie and I upload all content related to health, fitness, lifestyle and well-being. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, definitely click that little red subscribe button down below. Today I thought I would share with you my current 5-minute everyday makeup routine, as we are approaching that time of year where you're either returning to school, uni, work, college, whatever it may be, and having a quick and simple makeup routine in the morning can definitely make all the difference to your morning routine and make getting ready a lot faster. So I hope that you enjoy this video, find it useful, and hopefully it'll give you a good idea of how you can just keep your everyday makeup routine quick and simple. I'm just going to start by taking my Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C4. If you've seen any of my previous makeup videos, you will know this is the one that I've been using for ages and I am still loving it. It is such good value for money and the perfect everyday concealer just because it's so affordable, so even if you use it up quickly, it's not going to break the bank, and I love the big applicator brush on it as well. So I'm just going to put that under my eyes and then cover up these spots here a bit as well. And besides that, my skin's actually pretty clear at the moment, which is good. I'm just going to blend that one in with this little triangular sponge. And then now for powder, I am going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder, which again is my trusty long-term makeup product that I've been using. And I'm just going to take this iconic powder brush and just dust this over my face. On a day-to-day basis, I don't normally bother with foundation. Generally my skin is quite clear and I find just using the powder and concealer enough, to be honest. So it's quite good as well because it won't clog up my pores anymore. That's the only trouble with foundation. You get into a routine of covering up your spots or just skin that does look a bit patchy or whatever, but then in the long term it only actually makes it worse. So I generally avoid using foundation on a day-to-day basis. For bronzer at the moment, I've been loving the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and it's got SPF 15 in it, which is even better. All that little bit of extra sun protection you can get is great. And I'm just going to apply this using the Real Techniques buffing brush, and I always just put a little bit of this under my cheekbones either side. And then I also just bring this down around my face in a sort of 3 shape. And then a bit along the top of my forehead, as well as then bringing it to the tip of my nose and along my jawline. And then I used to always go in with blusher as well, but recently I haven't really been using any and I've just been sticking to bronzer and no blusher in my day-to-day routine. I don't know, I've just sort of swapped it out recently and not really felt a need for it. Maybe if I started using it again then I'd want to incorporate it, but at the moment I've not been using any blush. For highlight, I do love using this H&M highlight palette, and I love taking the sort of orangey toned peach shade here, which is great for just an everyday basis as it gives a really nice subtle shimmer that's not too in your face. If it was nighttime, then I'd use more the pink one, which is a more brighter, iridescent kind of shine. But for a day-to-day kind of basis, I love a bit of the peach tone. And I'm just taking this along my cheekbones, tip of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, to the centre of my forehead, and then I always come back down around my eyes onto my cheekbone. And for this one, I'm just using the Iconic London fan brush. I was going to call it a highlighter brush, but fan brush. This is the fan brush I've been loving though recently as well because it's super full and thick and it's just really great for applying a good highlight. For my brows at the moment, I've been using a mixture of 2 products. And the first one is the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade number 2. This is a recent addition to my makeup routine on a daily basis and I've just been loving it. If you watch my most recent favourites video, then I mentioned it in that, and it just really helps to sort of shade in your brows and give them a bit of a colour basis and just make them look a bit fuller as well. And then the NYX brow pencil that I also use is great for then just really giving it that extra shape and definition and natural kind of finish. I like to just sort of use upward strokes when applying this and then I brush it through and smooth it out, and I just find that seems to work best for me to really just give it the best full looking brow possible. I mean, you could even just use this one and leave it like this, but like I said, I do like to just go in with the NYX one just ever so slightly to really just finish it with that extra shape and definition. The NYX brow pencil that I use is in the shade number 2, which is the blonde shade. And this one just comes with a very fine applicator so you can mimic sort of your hairs for your brows as well, which is great. It really just adds to that natural kind of look for your brows. For my mascara, I currently use the Maybelline Colossal Platinum Black mascara, and I've always been a Maybelline mascara user for a day-to-day basis. They're just so affordable but give such great volume and length, and definitely the Colossal ones are my favourite of their range. I used to also use the one that comes in a gold bottle. I can't remember what the exact name is, but that was the one that I used to use, and then they recently released the Platinum edition, and it honestly just gives such great length and volume. I am loving it. And I always apply 2 layers to my top lashes and then 1 layer to my bottom eyelashes. For my lips, as I'm just keeping this real and honest to my literal everyday makeup routine, I genuinely just use Vaseline, the original Vaseline, on a day-to-day basis. I never bother with lip colours, and my issue is because I've been using this every day, I've become so dependent on it that I just have to use it. If not, I just feel like shriveled up and dry. Occasionally if I'm filming something, I might put another lip colour on, but if not, generally, even when filming most of the time, I will just wear Vaseline, and it does actually just give a nice kind of natural shimmer to your lips, which I mean you could get with the natural looking gloss as well. This also adds some extra moisture to your lips too, so I'm just keeping this real, and I do honestly just apply Vaseline every day. So that was my everyday 5-minute makeup routine. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. As you can see, I just keep it very simple, very basic, but it does just give you that extra little sort of makeup boost that you might want and give you a very natural sort of look. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to smash a huge thumbs up on it, as well as clicking that little red subscribe button down below, as that would mean a lot to me if you could do that. And don't forget, there's also the notifications bell too that you can tap on so that you're notified whenever I upload, and I'll be sure to see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye!